Welcome to the Abyss. We're back playing more Slay the Spire. And I'm feeling like playing Defect today. I'm going to play some Defect. And until we get the Neon achievement, I'm definitely going to take any and all meteor strikes that I'm offered. It might not necessarily be the best decision to make, but it is the easiest way to get that achievement. And that's something I want to complete. So, we're going to hope we see a meteor strike. Might not happen. I kind of like this path up the right here. Elite fire, elite fire. That first burning elite's going to be a little tricky. I think we can probably handle them though. The thing I don't like is there's a lot of events before. I think maybe I start here. Unless I take the 250 gold. And obviously we want to shop. I don't think I want Niao's Lament here. No. I'll take the damage for the gold. Might make this burning elite a little scary, but I like money. I like buying things. So let's hope there's something good in the shop that makes it worthwhile. And, you know, on Ascension 0, 54 health is manageable. I think I can actually afford to double defend here. Just because when we redraw dual cast, the fight will be over. And of course I get punished hard for doing that. Oh no, I didn't. I gotta learn how to do math, apparently. I like Beam Cell as a first card. Beam Cell's pretty cool. I don't mind a cool-headed. Loop kind of doesn't do much yet. Although it definitely has potential. This is not a great first shop. Strange Spoon is fun on Defect. But it's not going to do anything for us just yet. Seems like a weird way to spend our money. I'm going to take this cool-headed for sure. It's a good deal. Maybe I should buy that bullseye. We could have another magnetism run. That'd be funny. Really don't like that card. It was interesting though. I'm going to remove a strike and move on. And we'll have more money for a later shop, which is probably going to be next deck. It's kind of sad. Didn't really get much of a starting bonus here, but it's not the end of the world. Cool. Hopefully we get some good card rewards to make up for that fact. Something that lets us beat the Burning Elite would be nice. By no means guaranteed though. Sweeping Beam isn't bad. I guess I'll take a Sweeping Beam over these two options. I really hate auto shields, especially when I already have a Frost Orb. And heat sinks with no powers is not a strong thing to take. And I think I can get away with defending here. Jawworm isn't usually too bad for Defect, as long as you get your dual cast promptly, which we did. And yeah, guess I can full block here, can I? Oh, I can also just kill now. Thanks to the card draw. And we get a Flex Potion, that's going to help. And we get a Fusion. This is another way you can go about getting that achievement, just having a Fusion to play. And being able to play that is going to help us, theoretically, put the Meteor Strike into play if we get one. I think I'm happy with the charged battery here, though. Another block card. Gives you some energy. Can also, theoretically, help get the Meteor Strike in play. And this game is not obligated to give us a Meteor Strike anyway, so. You can't exactly plan your whole deck around something that you hope to see. You kind of got to take what the game gives you. But now we draw dual cast and win. Get our money back. And a second beam cell? Probably not. I feel like I do need something though. No, I'll take a second beam cell. I don't want anything to do with this event. I hate this event. I wish it wasn't in the game. Kind of against the spirit of a roguelike. to be able to, you know, store something away that's going to affect a later turn. Not the biggest fan of it. I'm thinking about a Forge Potion here. But if I do that, I think I'm going to do it next turn. Although having the charge battery upgraded would be nice. I think I'd also rather have the zap upgraded. Or maybe even the dual cast. I'm going to play this for 1 energy next turn. And we're going to hope we draw better. Okay, so I could Cool-Headed. Let's see what we draw with Cool-Headed. Okay, I'm going to wait and use the Forge Pot next turn and upgrade all of that. Not the best draw order. Definitely not what we were hoping for. But I think with the Vuln and the Zap and Dual Cast being free, yeah, this fight's going to go a lot better. And upgrading 2 defense is going to be really nice too. So I'm just going to Dual Cast Beam Cell here. And hopefully the 2 Beam Cells is going to help us keep Vuln up for a lot of this fight. Do want to focus on blocking still, because our orbs are going to do most of the work as far as damage is concerned. Obviously I play all these cards. I'm just trying to decide if I should dual cast a Frost or a Lightning, because I feel like we might need the damage from the Lightning. And we have a little bit of block here. So yeah, I'm going to dual cast the Lightning Orb, and we just play all this. Only take 3 more. And get more damage in. Get that Vuln back. Extra energy for next turn. This is a scary fight, but I think we're doing okay. And I can play all this. Cool. Yeah. Alright, we took a bunch of damage there, but, you know, Lagavulin that way. We get a Molten Egg, which is kind of nice. Maybe Molten Egg with Scrape. Like, maybe that's okay. Or maybe, I should say, maybe Scrape with the 2 Beam Cells already is not horrible. I really don't like Scrape, though. The fact that it discards stuff that you potentially want to play is kind of rough. Early Consume is tempting. Even without orb slots. I'm not a big fan of FTL. This actually is like one of the weakest upgrades in the game. I'm going to take this Consume. Focus is not easy to come by. And then I think I'm just going to upgrade that Consume right away. So it's more worth playing. And Ornamental Fan, okay. That goes well with our 0 cost attacks. And I think we can handle this Elite now. I'm going to, whether I can or not. This is a good turn 1. And I think this is a good turn to use my Strength Potion. Because we get the Vuln and the bonus damage on all 3 strikes. All 4 attacks. Gonna make this fight go pretty smoothly. This is a tough turn. Looks like I'm not killing next turn either. So I think what I want to do is Consume. Dual Cast doesn't quite kill, but we'll kill with Beam Cell Zap next turn. And we just take 10 and win the fight. Sounds like the right thing to do. Yeah. And we get a Horn Cleat, okay. And a Creative AI. Yes. With Consume, that's amazing. It's going to generate a lot of good powers for us. Creative AI is one of my favorite cards. It's very... I would argue it's a little overpowered, especially if you start getting relics that are like bonuses to powers. For instance, I had a run in my personal time recently where I got Creative AI and Birdface Darn. So that's basically infinite healing. You can just stall out fights and heal forever. Just, I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, they put it in the game. It's a cool thing you can do, and it definitely doesn't happen all the time. But like, I was almost dead in that run, And then I just sat there in a fight and healed to full because you just keep getting free powers. It's pretty wild. I don't see any reason to play creative AI here. I think we just try to win this fight. And streamline. Yeah, give me a streamline. Especially being upgraded already. It's a strong card. And with all the vuln we have, it's going to do good things. Hopefully we draw it alongside a beam cell. So I don't want to split him right now. So I think what I actually do is just play creative AI and cool-headed. Oops. Okay, I did want to play that streamline next turn, so that's kind of sad. Guess we'll make it work, though. Or I'll just get an echo form, and we'll keep waiting. 34 is not going to split, so don't play this beam cell. Now he will split this turn no matter what because of our lightning orb. And sadly, it's going to do a lot. I guess what I do is beam cell, consume loop. Maybe I could have doubled the loop instead. Maybe that would have been better. Double dual cast here is going to keep us safe and kill things. So let's do that. And then just get the zap in play. The fight should be over. We get a block potion back. And a barrage. We could get orb slots from creative AI, which would make this barrage pretty strong. Even with the vuln, it's not bad, even if we only have like 1 or 2 orbs. I see potential in this. I'm going to take it. Not the best thing right now, but it could be later on. And I guess with the vuln, let's just attack here. Yeah, because we block with the fan too, which I need to remember that I have. I'll just play creative AI here. Horn Cleat's really helping out a lot. Let's see. Oh, I perfectly kill? Cool. Dex Potion's nice. And I'll take another cool-headed, I think. Maybe you could argue for hologram here, since we have the streamline. And the consume. Does good things. We only have the 1 frost orb, though. I would really like a second one. That's a tough call. Hologram's so powerful. I'm going to take hologram. It's a really strong card. And I'm probably just going to upgrade that, honestly. It's so good. Yeah. Plus, if, like, you know, we have to skip powers from creative AI, that'll help us get those back in. We can do a lot of stuff. And I like the turn 1 consume here. That's nice. I'm not going to draw with sweeping beam, just in case my streamline was on top. Which it was close. It wasn't, though. I think I'm going to cool-headed first here and then streamline. Just because I want that frost orb in play. And that makes us miss a hologram, but that's okay. Alright, and there's creative AI. Awesome. And I can take 1 to play barrage for 18 damage. I think I should do that. Okay, we get storm. I'm going to play that. And I guess I just zap and defend. Take 2 more. And we get another creative AI. Always funny when that happens. I think I'd rather play the streamline here. So let's streamline. Cool-headed. Strike. And we get a buffer. That's nice. So now I want to play both beam cells, hologram to streamline, play that, and then I can buffer too. It's looking pretty good. I think we're going to get Hexaghost here. Definitely play the loop, because that's going to block for me more than I can block for myself. I'm going to sweeping beam here to see if we can draw block. We might not be able to, though. Let's try it. Alright, we got cool-headed. That still doesn't full block, though. So I'm just going to play Barrage instead. Oh, I guess Cool-Headed would have saved me from the buffer being wasted on the first hit. I forgot the burn was in my hand. That's okay, though, because we still win. Not a bad Act 1. We have a lot of money, and there's our Meteor Strike, and it's upgraded. Absolutely give me that card. Now if we see a Snecko Eye, things could be really awesome. We did not, in fact, see Snecko Eye, but we do see Inserter. Inserter with Consume is a really powerful effect. Energy would be great, because it's, I mean, we can't even play the Meteor Strike right now. And I don't even know how I would play it. At least if we take energy, then we can do Charge Battery and then play it the turn after that. Although it's still going to be hard, you know, we're going to need a lot of luck to line that up. Whereas the Consume with the Inserter, I know does amazing things. So I'm going to do that. And, you know, we'll keep our eyes out for like a Turbo or something that's going to help us play that Meteor Strike. And we do get an early shop, which I absolutely want to go to with 500 gold. So let's go this way. And these guys want my gold from me. I don't want to give it to them, though. I'm going to push damage to try to kill these guys. So I'm going to Blessing of the Forge here. Because I want my gold. I don't want them to take it from me. They want to run away with my money. And I want to kill them. I think I just make sure this one's dead. The Barrage, now that we have Inserter, is going to be a lot stronger too, which is pretty cool. Let's see. I think I hologram Streamline here. And we probably kill next turn if I dual cast right now. Might be safer to zap though. Forget how much this guy blocks. Hopefully we can get by it. Yep, just barely. That's good though. We get our money back. And now I'll take a Cold Snap. Since we already have a hologram. Yeah, give me that. Definitely want Orb Gen with the Consume and the Barrage and all that. And I think I just Beam Cell Streamline Cold Snap here. We get the free block next turn, which is nice. Now I can Cold Snap, Zap, and Barrage. Already the Barrage putting in work. And then I can hologram, Streamline, and kill. So let's do that. Cool, good fight. Nice when you get through that guy without damage. And now I'll take this fusion. Upgraded? Absolutely give me this fusion. Because that's going to help us play Meteor Strike. And it's also Orb Gen, which is going to help Barrage. And it's energy. Which is just going to help us in general. Oh my god. Well, this run just got insane. Because this Toxic Egg is going to mean all future skills are upgraded for us already. And we already have the Molten Egg, so all attacks are upgraded for us. So, yeah, that seems pretty good. 2 out of 3 card types being automatically upgraded. Seems pretty awesome. Now we just need a Frozen Egg. Then I can start loading up on powers. I think I want to remove a Strike and buy a Cool-Headed, rather. And maybe even Compile Driver. With the 3 different orb types. Yeah, give me Compile Driver too. Okay. Maybe a little bit of a waste of money there. Maybe I could have saved money for later. I don't know if I want to go to that next shop though. And we get Ritual Dagger, which is upgraded because of the egg. How many combats do we have left? 1, 2. I guess if I go right, I can get a few more. But if I go right, I have to go through a shop with very little money. I mean, I guess a Strike remove isn't the end of the world. This is a really tempting Ritual Dagger. The fact that we get the free upgrade on it too means that it automatically starts scaling 5 per kill. And we have a hologram to make it easier to use. I wish I bought Strange Spoon now. Ritual Dagger plus Strange Spoon can be insane. I'm going to take this. It's a really fun card. It can do very good things. I think I just charge battery consume here. Take 1 is fine. Okay. I guess I want to... Let's hologram zap? Hologram something. Is it actually just hologram consume? I think I'd rather have more orbs in play. Let's do cold snap. We'll just strike here. Keep us safe and get the damage going at the same time. Okay. Now we kill with streamline. Awesome. And I'll play this fusion. And I'm just going to leave that lightning orb in front there. And we can kill with Ritual Dagger. Awesome. So we just strike and Ritual Dagger. Now it does 20. Getting that pre-upgraded is awesome. And I think I like Explosive Potion more than Dex Potion with the Act 3 elites coming up. And we get a turbo. Absolutely take this turbo. That's amazing. We really don't need many upgrades now. I would still like to upgrade the beam cells, the zap, the sweeping beam. Let's do, I guess for area damage I should do sweeping beam first. So let's do that. And we get Jaxed. We get the Augmenter. Transform 2 strikes is really powerful here. Because, you know, with the 2 eggs, they're pretty likely to be upgraded for us. And I wouldn't even mind if we got powers. Like, you know, defrag or something would be awesome, even unupgraded. And our turn 1s aren't the best. The strength doesn't do that much for us with just 5 cards to draw. It is always nice to have. I think I'm going to transform the strikes, so. Okay, and we do get 2 attacks that are upgraded. FTL Sweeping Beam. Kind of makes me wish I didn't upgrade the other Sweeping Beam, but that's okay. They're still good cards. Draw and area damage is nice. And yeah, let's take this elite. I think we can handle them. It is the Slavers, which is always scary. I'm definitely using an attack potion here. And Core Surge is pretty great. So let's draw here. Then we Core Surge. I think I want a fusion. Compile driver. And can't quite kill with the Ritual Dagger. But I can if I use the Explosive Potion too. Which I'm totally fine doing. Alright. Take a little damage here, but fight should be pretty well in hand now. And we do get that free block this turn, which is nice. Yeah, and Beam Cell Streamline just kills you. Not quite. But maybe with a little help from the Lightning Orb it will. Oh, and I could... Nah. We're actually gonna be able to play this now with Hologram and Turbo. But we still kind of need things to line up. And honestly, I could just play the Fusion twice beforehand. And that's going to make it pretty easy to get to play as well. I guess I just block here. Just block normally. And we already landed Ritual Dagger, so I can just kill. So let's just keep attacking. And we get Duvu Doll. Probably not going to do anything for us. I love this chill. The fact that it's innate is maybe a little bit of a bad thing for turn 1s, but it's also a bunch of frost turn 1. So yeah, give me that. And now, I want to avoid events as much as possible so we can keep skilling the dagger. So I think I'm going to go right. Strike Dummy does I mean, technically it makes Meteor Strike stronger by 3 points, which is not a huge deal. So we're going to skip that. I'm going to go to the shop, and then I'm going to take all those combats after the event, after the elite. So let's see what we get here. Oh my god. We could have a silly run. God, Madness plus Meteor Strike is kind of crazy. If you can line it up, it's wild. Do I actually want to buy an upgraded Madness, though? Seems like maybe not a great idea. If you get it to land on Meteor Strike, though, there's the achievement right there. We don't have enough powers for heat sinks. Skim is really good. Especially with Turbo. Yeah, I think I'd buy Skim. But I can't afford Skim and Madness. Madness is silly. I'm going to buy Skim. Maybe Recursion's not that bad either. Recursion with the fusion can give us more ways to get that Meteor Strike in play. Yeah, I'm going to buy this too. Actually, I'm seeing the Go for the Eyes now. Maybe we need the defense from the Go for the Eyes. And it's also going to help us proc the fan. Yeah, give me Go for the Eyes. And let's see how this fight goes. Okay. Not horrible turn 1 here, because we get Turbo, Consume, Chill. Which is pretty nice. I think I Consume first, and then I Chill. Go for the Eyes there, already helping out. And then I can play Fusion, which I think I should do. Just to bank the energy for later. Looks like we take a little bit, but that's okay. Actually really glad that I have these 2 sweeping beams now. And I think I'd play Creative AI here and Barrage. Don't really want to play Hello World. Let's Skim. Okay. I guess Cold Snap, Charge Battery, Zap. Alright, buffers are nice. I like buffers. We're already mostly blocking the Sneaky Gremlin. Oh no, we're fully blocking the Sneaky Gremlin. Okay, so FTL here, then Streamline you. Don't mess around with the Wizard. And actually, I think I just hologram the Streamline. And play that again. Which now costs 0. And I want this Plasma Orb to be in front so I can dual cast it and get a bunch of energy that way too. Now we'd really like to land the Ritual Dagger here. I'm gonna Skim. Okay, we get the Ritual Dagger. I think I want to keep drawing so we get back around to it. Because I'm probably not going to land with it right here. Yeah, I'm going to Turbo and Sweeping Beam. And we get Consume. Let's just play Consume and Heat Sinks to help us draw back the Ritual Dagger. And hopefully the lightning doesn't kill this guy before we get back to it. Well, if it does, it does. Oh, actually, I can hologram it right now, can't I? I think that's enough. Let's see. I'm going to be sad if it's not. Oh, no, it definitely is, right? Because of the vulnerable. So, Ritual Dagger. Yeah, perfect. Alright, good fight. Scaled their dagger. Didn't take too much damage. We get healing, which is awesome. And I don't want a second chill. I absolutely do want this recycle, though. I always love recycle when I have creative AI, because that allows you to get rid of some of the junk powers that it puts into your deck, which can get in your way if the fight goes on too long. Okay. Not the greatest first turn here. This might be a good use for the block potion here. Although maybe I don't even need it, since we just drew some defense. Let's see. We block for a little bit less with the fan, but I think it's okay. Take 8, it's not the end of the world. Let's see. Cool-headed first. Okay. I think I want a hologram cool-headed. Now I can recycle Meteor Strike. Let's do that. So we're full blocking here. And Ritual Dagger is going to kill when I draw it. So I can just play Creative AI and block. And there's our dagger. Awesome. And a loop plus I will absolutely take. This is just randomly upgraded. It's not my eggs doing anything for me. Okay. Let's see. Obviously, I think I consume here. And probably just cool-headed. Keep us safe as much as possible. Alright. Guess there's no reason not to play the loop. And then I can compile. And I guess I can beam cell barrage. Being confused when you have Meteor Strike is pretty awesome, isn't it? Yeah, so play that. If we had Liquid Memories, I could get the achievement right now, because I can hologram that Meteor Strike and play it again. But without a second hologram, I can't play it a third time. This is a little sad. We're getting there, though. Yeah, if I just had another hologram or some draw in my hand to do something. This is why Snecko Eye would make getting this achievement really easy. And I already passed Ritual Dagger. I'm going to take a chance, though. Try to land it on this guy. We have a lot of energy, if nothing else. The problem is, though, I can't really draw without killing him. I'm going to play this Cold Snap and take 3 damage. We do have the cool-headed coming. We could possibly get back to this dagger. I'd really like to scale it, if at all possible. And this is blocking, so I can stop. Yeah. Just let him live till we see our dagger. Hopefully sooner rather than later. And I don't even mind the randomization here with all of the energy we have. Yeah, this is fine. Don't attack him. And there's our dagger. Awesome. Already does 40. We're scaling this pretty well. And I absolutely want this defragment because focus is awesome. Yeah. And keep taking combats. Keep scaling the dagger. And I think we can knock this bird down, which is pretty cool. So we chill. Beam cell barrage. Hologram. Barrage. Just kill the bird. And full block. Alright, this fight's not so bad now. I can play Turbo to play Meteor Strike. Or I could play Turbo and draw a bunch. I think I want to play this Meteor Strike though. And then Compile Driver, I maybe don't want to play. Actually, I do. Yeah. Alright, now we pretty much just need to draw the dagger and we're good. And Chosen's being nice. Oh, that's a bummer. I need 1 more damage on that. We already passed hologram too. This might not happen. I'm going to try to make it happen though. We do have the block potions if we need them. And we do have the frost orb in front, giving us some block. There's a go for the eyes and a cool-headed. And another cool-headed, which is great. Then loop. And we're full blocking. I'm just going to play sweeping beams to draw though. And actually I'm going to play this cold snap too. Keep us safe with the frost. Now we should be able to land the ritual dagger. Just got to wait for it to get here. And I guess I'll play fusion. See no reason not to. Just one dazed isn't going to break us. We're already mostly safe in this fight now. And there's our dagger anyway. Cool. Going to be a good one. Maybe a steam barrier isn't the worst thing here. We don't have a ton of energy. A little bit more block wouldn't hurt. All for one's kind of funny. What does all for one work on? The 2 beam cells, the FTL, the turbo, the go for the eyes, the recycle. Chill's not going to be there. And I guess streamline when it's down to 0 cost. Maybe not the worst all for one in the world. Can do some powerful things. It'd be even better if we had that steam barrier though. I'm going to take this. Not a card I usually mess with too much, but I feel like it could do some things for us. And because of that, I'm also going to upgrade... Oh, I was thinking maybe upgrade Zap here, so that also gets affected by all for one, but I think I actually just want to upgrade this defrag. Because focus is powerful. And turn 1 ritual dagger. A little sad. At least we do get the Zap chill charge battery there. So we're going to have a decent amount of energy this turn. I can turbo to meteor strike. Let's do that for sure. And I can even play defrag first, which is awesome. Cool. And you're stealing a card, which I don't want you to do. So let's hit you. Then I can compile. Looks like we take a little damage if I do, though. I'm going to cool head instead. And we'll let that guy steal our card. And it's a creative AI. Okay, we definitely want that back, so I'm glad I hit him already. But we can sweeping beam and get that right back and even play it. And I'm going to cold snap here. And I guess I'll play a fusion just to move the orbs forward. Now you're stealing my loop. Okay, I would like my loop. Echo Form's awesome here. That's great. Yeah, definitely play Echo Form. Echo Form plus Meteor Strike is going to get us 2/3 of the way to the achievement. And then if we just hologram it after that, then we have something. That's pretty cool. Let's see. I'm going to streamline. Actually, maybe I just want to hologram. Hologram all for one. Yeah, because that's going to give us turbo and FTL and beam cell. Yeah. All for one. Cool. And then we can use recycle for some things too. Okay, and there's turbo. Then I can dual cast for more energy. We want to get rid of his artifact. Cool-headed. Artifact's gone. I'm just going to streamline you to get rid of you. Then we'll play the loop. And full block. Cool. This definitely has potential to be our achievement right here. I'm going to consume. Make that frost stronger. Didn't necessarily mean to double the consume, but I did. Not a horrible thing though. I guess with all this energy, might as well skim. Let's play heat sinks first and then skim. Okay. I kind of like to have the 2 plasma orbs in play, so we can play the meteor strike when we see it. Because again, we're going to double that. And then if we get hologram, we're golden. So I guess stop drawing things. Stop playing cards. We have the block potions to protect against hyper beam too if we need them. Which it looks like we might. Creative AI is going to draw 1. And it's going to double itself. What if I double... All for One just gets me go for the eyes. Although that's not a bad thing to get. Probably don't want to double that then, huh? Let's play Creative AI. Okay, we get Cold Snap, Hologram. So I can Hologram go for the eyes. Let's do that. Alright. Now we're getting closer to full blocking. I guess I play Cold Snap, then Fusion. And now I can All for One. Yeah, let's do that. Play this again. Keep him weak for a while. And we're full blocking, so I don't have to play anything else. Okay. So, because of that stupid void, I can't double Meteor Strike right now. But we don't have hologram in hand anyway, so I guess I don't care. So let's double the defragment. Then we'll just play loop, cool-headed. I didn't want to draw with FTL. Yeah. And now we're in a place where we could pretty much stall this fight. Like, we're full blocking passively. So I'm just going to double the buffer. I'm going to recycle Static Discharge because I don't want to play that. And I guess I just charge battery heat sinks. And I'm not going to skim. Beam Cell doesn't really do anything, doesn't matter. I'd like to get this achievement now, if at all possible. Okay, so I can play Meteor Strike twice, but I can't hologram it unless we draw a hologram. Maybe I should play Hello World to give me more chances to get hologram. Alright, well, double the Meteor Strike. That's 2/3 of the way to our achievement. And now I can draw for days thanks to cool-headed. Still didn't get the hologram, unfortunately. So I guess just play Capacitor, that draws. Play Hello World, because that draws. I guess Consume. Play Fusion. Go around again. We're safe now with our buffers. And we're just about to get 2 more buffers. And yeah, 12 energy is a decent amount. So wait a minute, if I double hologram, then I can hologram Meteor Strike and hologram. But then I still just play Meteor Strike and then hologram it and play it again. That doesn't get me there. Let's double the buffer and stall. And I'm going to play Hello World. Because maybe it'll give us more holograms and make this actually happen. And I'm going to play Cold Snap because I want more Frost in play. Keep me nice and safe. I'm not going to play a second Hello World. Although maybe I should. I mean, I guess it draws, right? And it gives us another cool-headed. That's good. And another cool-headed. Also good. Alright, maybe cool-headed is going to be... Or maybe Hello World will be awesome and give us some holograms here. Oh, look at that! We got a hologram. And we got a second Echo Form. So I can actually double this Echo Form and still double Meteor Strike. So let's do that. 'Cause that's funny. Yeah, because the doubled meteor strike takes effect immediately. So now we double meteor strike. That's 6 in one turn. And now we hologram that meteor strike. And I can even hologram. We can play it even more times. Alright, so that is the neon achievement. And now, where's my ritual dagger? Not here yet. We definitely want to end with that. So I want a hologram cool-headed. And then I guess I'll recycle this creative AI and keep playing cards. Because why wouldn't I? Play machine learning, that draws. Play fusion, that gives us a 10th plasma orb generated this turn, which is pretty cool. And yeah, no reason to play anything else here. Just draw the ritual dagger. That's all we want to do. I guess double loop, huh? We're totally safe. We have the buffer. Okay. And this isn't going to kill if I play it. That's good. This does. Alright. We accomplished a lot there. And we get a free Echo Form. I get a second Meteor Strike. Definitely don't need that. Yeah, Echo Form's amazing. Obviously, I want that card. And, I mean, with 2 eggs, Fusion Hammer is as free as it gets, right? We can't upgrade any powers that we pick, but I don't really care about that. We already have all the powers we want. We have infinite powers. So, yeah, I see no reason to take anything other than Fusion Hammer here. It's a little sad that Zap and Dual Cast don't get upgraded, but we have Turbo and Meteor Strike, so I don't care. In fact, maybe we'll like that those Zap and Dual Cast are 1 cost, because we can recycle them for energy if we need to. So, there is a path with events and 2 shops. You know how I love my 999 gold. But I also love scaling my Ritual Dagger to the moon. So maybe we want all combats. What's the most combats I can get? So that end is pretty good. 1, 2, 3. 2 elites. 3rd elite there. Shop would be nice, so. I'm going to go to this early shop here, and we're going to veer left. And probably get a bunch of elites. And hopefully scale our dagger a bunch more. Turn 1 Echo Form. Never hear me complain about that. Yeah, and defrag too. We're just good. Should be a very free fight from here. Although they all are all attacking like jerks. Happens. But I don't even know that we care. Look at this. I can even Turbo and Meteor Strike. Haha. Yeah, I guess it's best to kill one, huh? So, I'm really happy that I got the Neon achievement. That's definitely one of the harder ones to get. So that pleases me greatly. Yeah, I guess we just... Do I want to double consume, though? I don't think I want to double consume. I'd rather double cool-headed. And then let's cold snap, then consume, then compile. I guess creative AI is fine here. And we haven't drawn Ritual Dagger yet. Just good. Let's see. Haven't drawn Streamline yet either, which is what I was looking for. Let's hologram. Cold snap, I guess. Alright, well, double buffer isn't going to break my heart. And this does enough to kill this guy, but only if he's vulnerable. I think I just want to charge battery over cool-headed here. Give us a lot of energy next turn. Really want to land the ritual dagger in basically every fight from here on out. And 50 kills the middle one, right? Yep, he has 49. Perfect. So just streamline there, ritual dagger here. Scalar dagger. And we get another defrag that will never be upgraded. That's worth noting. But we do have the ability to double it, so I think it's probably still worth taking. Well, maybe not, though. I mean, we can make all the, you know, unupgraded defrags we want with creative AI. So maybe it's just getting in the way. Yeah. It's a weird skip for me, but I'm going to skip that. Never feels right to skip a defragment. Okay, so this is good. And I guess I sweeping beam here. Yeah, we take 3, but we net save. Alright, echo form. We're already full blocking, so that's a free echo form. Little scary not having him dead, but the exploder. Hopefully we'll be alright though. I guess double defrag here. Okay, good. And we're fine. Alright, now we just need the ritual dagger. We're all set. And there it is. I can even double defend the block. 60 damage is pretty good. And I'll take a cool-headed plus, absolutely. Great card. And let's lose a defend. I don't need those. We get a shop with a data disk. Yeah. Yeah, give me more focus. In fact, there's a focus potion too. And I don't need any removes, right? Not really. I'll just get a bunch of focus for the end game. I'm going to take this over block potion, I think. And all my gold, which is 31 gold since I just spent it all. I don't mind that at all. I can't upgrade. So I guess take a combat here. Yeah, we don't need to rest. We're fine. Alright, rough turn 1. Guess I'll just recycle defend to get out of my face. This is our free block turn, which is great. So I can defrag, streamline, barrage you, and cool-headed. Gonna keep us mostly safe here. And there's our ritual dagger, okay. Have to take 5 if I want to kill the bat guy with it. I think what I can do though is I can use beam cell and all for one here. And I think that's going to give us just enough damage to kill with ritual dagger. Awesome. And now I guess I just zap. I just have to say, this is an awesome run. This is one of my favorite runs I've had in a long time. And not just because of the meteor strike shenanigans that we pulled off. The ritual dagger is always fun to use. Let's see. What's the best way to do this? Play the loop to make it easier to hit this guy, I guess. And me cool-headed because we need the block. I'll play this loop too and turbo. Okay, I can compile here. And cold snap should kill. Nice. I don't think I want an explosive potion. I will take a second go for the eyes. Yeah, Weaken is a very powerful effect. You want as much of that as you can get. I mean, within reason. Obviously, you don't need a whole deck full of go for the eyes, but I like having 2 of them at least. Well, I can play turbo and recycle and then get them back and play them a second time. Doesn't really do anything for us, but it's a thing I could do. Instead, we take damage here. Guess I just play all for 1 for the damage. I'm just going to recycle dual cast because I just don't want to redraw it. Pretty rough turn 1. Looking to be followed by a rough turn 2. Although now the all for 1 actually does stuff for us. So that's a bonus. Doesn't do much though because we need block. This feels like a block potion turn. So I'm going to charge battery. Use the block potion. Beam cell for 1 damage. I want to hologram the charge battery. Play that. We missed streamline, but we full block. Okay, now I want to play creative AI for sure. And let's skim here. Cool-headed. Sweeping beam. FTL and barrage. Alright, decent turn. Still looking for our focus. And there's Echo Form. It's hard to land Ritual Dagger in this fight because he's invulnerable every other turn. I think I have to play that Bias Cognition. Do that or take a lot more damage than I want to take. Cold Snap. We have to skip Echo Form too. Still a lot of damage. I think I want to draw through all this. Try to get back to the Ritual Dagger. Nemesis is being a jerk though. He does that sometimes. Let's see. Probably Defragment. Cool-headed. Okay, Turbo's awesome here. I'm going to play Consume, Turbo, Loop, Cool-headed, Fusion. I think that'll keep us mostly safe here. Although we're still on a timer because I had to play that Bias Cog, but that's okay. Sweeping Beam, yeah. Now we'll play Streamline. Even though it doesn't do a lot for us. Just to lower the cost of it in case I need to hologram it later. Yeah, you can stop. You can stop with the 45s anytime, dude. I've had enough of the 45s. Ritual Daggers in the drop pile. Come on, Compile Driver. Come on, Sweeping Beam. What can I do here? Looks like a whole lot of nothing. Let's see. I mean, I can keep the turn going with all for 1. Let's do that. I might actually be able to kill this guy on the invulnerable turn with the Ritual Dagger, which would be hilarious. That does 6. That does 4. So do that. Recycle the burn. And we're full blocking easily. Yeah, because I have the beam cell. This is awesome. This is another thing that I don't think I've ever done. He's invulnerable, so every attack I do to him does 1 damage. But in spite of that, and we don't have Echo Form in play, right? Right. Okay, good. So, play Beam Cell here to do 1 damage, and then kill him with Ritual Dagger. That's awesome. This is a crazy run. And I think I absolutely take another Skim here. Skim is great. Let's, I do want to keep taking elites, even though that one was kind of scary. I think I probably recall here. Yeah, let's recall. Just in case we need to rest at the end. We get a free chest with war paint. Well, dual cast and charge battery are upgraded now, along with most of the rest of our deck. We do get Reptomancer. It's always scary. No matter what, it's scary to fight Repto. Chill is great here. And actually, I think I all for one. Yeah, all for one you. Get all this back. Can at least weaken this dagger. And I don't play cool-headed, I don't think. Although I do have one energy. Okay, I play cool-headed. Alright. That didn't work out. Hopefully it's fine, though. At least we have the block up. It's an important thing to have. Meteor Strike that I can't play. Get cool-headed here. Okay, Streamline is good. Gotta Streamline you. Even though it's a bit of a waste. And I think I just play Loop here. It's gonna keep us safe. Okay. Definitely play Echo Form. I'd like to not waste that Ritual Dagger on the one doing 25. I'd very much like to not have to do that. We're blocking what? 30? That's rough. Maybe I use a focus potion here. And then I can't play the Defend unless I recycle the Ritual Dagger, which I don't want to do either. Or I guess I could recycle the Creative AI. I feel like it's worth having Echo Form in play here, though. I am going to use this Focus Potion. And then, yeah, let's recycle Creative AI and play the Defend. Sad. Maybe it's kind of greedy to try to land Ritual Dagger on Reptomancer. But it's going to be really easy to do with Echo Form in play. We just have to get her down to 140 and we can kill with it. Yeah. I'm going to take a little damage here. Hopefully I don't regret it. Alright. Now I can double this, which is great. Sweeping Beam. Maybe Consume. I think it's actually just Charge Battery, Dual Cast, and then Zap. Alright, Zap being a bro. Lightning knows what's up. So now, do need to start doing damage though. I think I Beam Cell there, Hologram, Streamline, Cool-Headed, Barrage. Yeah. Now we don't even need to double the Ritual Dagger, so it's okay if we draw it after the fact. And hopefully we're going to be safe for the rest of this fight. Let's see. So I want to skim here for sure. Go for the eyes there is great. Maybe could have doubled the skim. Doesn't seem absolutely necessary. And Barrage you. Yeah, we're fine. As long as the lightning doesn't kill her. Might be sad I played that Zap. No, we're fine. Cool. And we do get a potion back, so I don't even mind that. And a capacitor here is crazy. Upgraded capacitor. Honestly, I don't think we even need it. We get plenty of them from Creative AI. It's the kind of thing that seems nice, but you kind of just draw it and it gets in your way. Maybe I want a second charge battery, though. Charge battery is pretty awesome. Yeah, give me that. Alright, triple Jawworms. These guys can definitely take some health off you. But we do get the turn 1 Ritual Dagger, which is pretty nice. And I'm actually going to kill one of the ones who's buffing. Since Chill blocks for us. Mostly. We take 1. I can live with 1. And I'm going to dual cast this so we have the Frost in front with the Loop. And taking 1 actually drew a bunch for us, so maybe it's not even that bad. Alright, and we already Ritual Daggered. That means we just want to kill things. So let's do that. And hologram something. Yeah, hologram the recycle meteor strike, skim. Then I play creative AI, all for one. You're dead. And then I can recycle the defend and play cold snap here. Got to remember too, I have healing from my potions, which is definitely something I might want to consider using a potion just to heal. I'm going to try to keep this ancient potion around till the end of the game, in case, you know, creative AI gives us a bias cognition or something, or even just to block debuffs turn 1 from the heart. Both good things to do. All right. And I don't think I want any of that. Alright, this guy can definitely take some damage off you too. He's a big jerk. But we have skim turbo turn 1, so hopefully we're going to be okay. Yeah, consume, turbo, skim. Beam cell first, then go for the eyes, then FTL. And then zap, dual cast. I should have barraged before I did that, but that's fine. And hopefully we see Ritual Dagger. We did not see Ritual Dagger, but that's okay because I can block here. Don't play Echo Form there. Do play Fusion, and don't play Sweeping Beam in case we draw Ritual Dagger. And Ritual Dagger does kill with Vulm. So maybe I want to think about... I want Cool-Headed for sure. Alright, there's our Vulm. Which we don't even need now. We just need to draw the dagger. So I'm going to hologram Beam Cell, just keep it up. And I guess there's no reason to draw here since I have the energy. No reason not to draw, rather. And there's our dagger. Awesome. And a second Echo Form? Yeah. Yeah, you take that. This elite could be scary. I think we can handle him, though. We're definitely going to be resting. So. Yeah, it's you again, huh? You were the jerk last time. And again, I have to take damage here. Just sad. Hopefully he doesn't do as many 45s this time, though. Good lord. That was brutal. Alright, FTL. I think getting Frost in play is the most important thing here. Just to keep us safe as we possibly can be. He's doing the big attacks again. I don't like that. I think I actually double defend here. Which is a little sad to do, but then we dual cast that. Still taking damage. And Streamline. I'm not going to play Hello World here. Taking 5 though. Alright, at least we get a buffer. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I think buffer, consume, cool-headed is the play here. And then I can even keep him vuln, which I don't really need to do, but I'm not going to play Ritual Dagger for 1. That's for sure. Alright, we should be mostly safe with our buffers now at least. Double defrag, double loop, play machine learning. And then I guess recycle defend. Alright, heat sinks is good. That's going to help us draw more. Let's play that. Barrage, cool-headed. Let's hologram go for the eyes here. Now we should be really safe. Don't have as much health as we'd like, but what can you do? I guess double sweeping beam here for the draw. And cool-headed. Okay, there's a ritual dagger. I don't think it's gonna kill though, which is sad. Really would like to scale it though. Let's scam. I guess charge battery. I mean, we should be pretty safe with all this frost, right? He can't really hurt us. This dude doesn't scale at all, so kind of what you get what you get. Let's double the cool-headed for the draw. Try to get back around again. And let's even play a fusion. Not playing anything else, so. I think 8 frost orbs that do 13 blocks should be plenty. Let's double that. And we draw. Draw more. Guess play beam cell. Recycle the burn, I guess. Do I even want to skim here? There's a hologram in the drop pile, so it might not be the end of the world if we get Ritual Dagger here. Let's do it. Okay. Barrage does a lot. Do I all for one here? Try to whittle them down. Yeah, let's do that. I can keep going too. Get rid of the meteor strike. Play this, 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 this. Now we stop. Give me the dagger, please. Please give me the dagger. Play turbo for the energy so we can keep drawing. It doesn't kill. It only draws 1 though. The dagger is down there too. Need to play this stuff to get it out of my hand. Alright. Love to see it. Bag of Preparation's awesome. And maybe I could take an upgraded beam cell, since neither of mine are upgraded. I guess it's pretty good with all for one. Yeah, give it to me. Alright, this is our last chance to scale the dagger again. Double Echo Form turn 1 is a little sad. Can I play them both though? I think I can with the chill. So we play Echo Form, Fusion, Chill. Play the other Echo Form. Take some damage. But that's okay. In fact, maybe I want to use that, I think I want to heal with this potion here. Because it's not the greatest potion for right now. And health sounds nice. Sounds like a nice thing to have. And I also want these jerks dead. ASAP. And we can kill the Spheric Guardian with the Ritual Dagger easily enough. So yeah, just I guess let's just all for one. Just kill him. Don't overthink it. And I'm gonna skim. Dual cast, cool-headed. There's our dagger. Sweet. Don't want any of that. Although honestly, maybe this deck is so big that stack isn't a horrible thing. That's like a really strong block card when your deck is enormous. Although it always shows up turn 1 and does nothing for you, which is why I hate it so much. Nah, I don't trust it. Alright, take a little nap. See if we can beat Donu Deka. Turn 1 Ritual Dagger is kind of sad. And our holograms here too. I think it's greedy to try to scale it in this fight. It'd be nice to have it do 100 damage for us, but I don't think it's very realistic here. And our health isn't that great. And nor is this turn. So, yeah, I'm going to play it. Sorry, Ritual Dagger. I guess dual cast. And then hologram the dual cast. And then skim. Alright, that gets us cool-headed and creative AI and charge battery. Beam cell here. And I guess zap over sweeping beam. Alright, we managed to full block the first turn. That's pretty cool. If only we could have scaled the dagger, but showed up when we didn't want it to. And that's already a full block, yeah, so that means I can play loop and heat sinks. Played heat sink second there, so it didn't draw for me with 0 energy. When I played loop. Now we get another heat sinks. Definitely play that. And strip the artifact there to weaken him. And we play that for the Vuln. Draw. Miss the Echo Form, which is sad. Oh wait, no, I can recycle defend and then play it. Cool. Use your brain, stupid. Now we can double the other Echo Form. Don't mind if I do. Now we can double Turbo and Meteor Strike. I'll do that too. Double Meteor Strike, by the way. Who would play a lame single Meteor Strike? Nobody wants to do that. It's a fun card, though. It's one that I don't use very often, because it's really hard to make it work, just because the base 5 cost energy is such a high ask, but you can see why it has to be that way, because it's so strong. Oops, I should have doubled Barrage here. I can still do that, though, and I can double go for the eyes, so yeah. I think this fight's going pretty well. Don't think we have a lot to worry about, even though I don't have all the frost in play that I would like. Don't think it's gonna matter. So yeah, let's hologram that Barrage. Where are you? I know I just played Barrage. There it is. And also Streamline. And then we'll double the Barrage and win. And that's that fight. 0 damage against the shapes. Pretty cool. So I think with the Neon achievement under our belt now, I think there's only 8 left for me to get. So we're going to have to do some weird runs soon. To get like Common Sense, that's a really hard one. Speed Run is really hard. Unless you get some good cards on Ironclad, which is usually how I make it happen. Look at this. We get orange pellets. That's funny. So I didn't even care about that potion that I was saving. Yeah, I mean, you definitely buy orange pellets. Even though I can't afford another potion, I don't care. It's orange pellets. On Defect. With creative AI. Yeah, see? So now, because our Ritual Dagger is scaled properly, I can just beam cell you, play Chill first for the extra Frost Orb, which I almost didn't do. And look, I almost could have killed the Spear turn 1, but instead we killed the Ritual Dagger turn 1. Or the shield, rather, with the Ritual Dagger. Because because it was so nice to show up on turn 1 for us. Which it was under no obligation to do. But it did it anyway. So already, I think this is going amazingly. Don't think you could ask for anything more than what we're getting here. Do I all for one this? No. The Vuln doesn't matter to me. I think I just charge battery, recycle the all for one, and block a bunch. Okay. Now I guess we double cool-headed. And then just play defrag normally. Yeah. Let's cold snap first here. Well, no, beam cell first, then cold snap. Get us the energy. Then we play defrag, streamline. Hologram streamline. Play that again. And I don't even think I need to consume here. I could turbo and then consume. Doesn't feel necessary. Basically just draw any attack and we're good. Like, how about meteor strike? Not that attack. Any other attack and we're good. I could dual cast and then meteor strike kills. And look, we get a duplication potion. Awesome. Very strong potion. And again, Stack wants to join the party. Sorry, Stack. I don't want you in my party. Okay. Turn 1 meteor strike. Yeah. I'll take a little damage to play that. I could dupe pot it and we could get our achievement again. Not really, because I don't have hologram in my hand, but theoretically. Let's draw with the FTL, see what we get. We get some more cards. Do I just play the meteor strike? Kind of funny. And I have the chill so I can refund the energy from it. Although, no, maybe I can't. Because of that stupid lightning orb in the way. And because Inserter let us down. Would be nice to play it, though. Maybe I actually do dupe pot the meteor strike just to get the energy. And then that way we can keep playing stuff. It's a funny thought. Normally I would use that dupe pot on something like Echo Form. Wait for an Echo Form and play it on that. I'm not sure what the right move is. I think what I'm going to do is just play Cold Snap. I'm deliberately taking damage here too because we're going to heal it back with that potion. So it's Beam Cell. Compile. There's our Ritual Dagger for 100 damage. I'm just going to play that. Maybe I'm just going to play that. Maybe I wait a minute. I guess there's no reason not to chill now, so we just chill there. I'm trying to take damage here. Let's cool-headed. Okay. Now I'm going to use, yeah, let's just play liquid, let's play the Ritual Dagger for 150 damage. And then we're going to liquid bronze. And I guess I can use this Ancient Potion too. Waste a little bit of healing, but that's okay. And I'm going to save that dupe for a Echo Form. Alright, we're pretty safe this turn. I can even recycle the burn, which is great. And we take 0. Seems like Heart's gonna have a bad time here. Although it'd be better if we could draw our goddamn Echo Form. Let's loop. Sweeping Beam. Streamline. I guess maybe I turbo to play that Static Discharge. Yeah, why not? It's funny. It's gonna give us a lot of lightning when we start getting hit here. Alright, Echo Forms both same turn. Sucks. But I guess that's why we saved the dupe potion, right? So Echo Form's gone. But at least we have 2 of them still. So play the defrag. No, this is what we do. We hologram. No, even hologram turbo doesn't get us there, does it? Oh, wait, am I doubling hologram? I'm not this turn. Okay. I guess give me cool-headed. I'd like to double this defrag. Looks like we'll get back around to it pretty quick too. And I can weaken next turn thanks to the double beam cell, double go for the eyes, assuming we draw those both. So let's cool-headed to make that more certain. Alright, now I can't, which is a shame. I think we're going to be alright here though. Oh, I can thanks to All for One. So what we do is we double the defragment, then we double the go for the eyes, and then I All for One, and then we go for the eyes again. And now I can turbo and skim and keep going. Cool, let's do that. So let's defend here, recycle the slime, play that at least. Don't know if it's even going to be worth using turbo. I think it is though, thanks to the cool-headed we drew. Now I can beam cell, barrage, cold snap, and dual cast, so we get energy from that loop, from that plasma rather. Yeah, from looping the plasma. All right, now we get to double defrag, which is awesome. Gonna take a little damage to do it, but that's fine. And now I double cool-headed. That's gonna give us energy back. I can play Meteor Strike, which is hilarious. So let's do that, because I like hilarity. And then I'm going to streamline and maybe just consume here. Yeah. Alright, looks like we're gonna win. Let's hologram, barrage, streamline, and could hologram if I wanted to and just keep playing barrage. Yeah, actually, let's do it that way. Barrage doubled, then we'll hologram barrage again, play it a third time, and then I can All for One and get turbo. And a bunch of other nonsense. Sure, play Storm. Why not? No reason not to. Now I can double buffer. That's funny. Also unnecessary, but funny is necessary sometimes. Just recycle the creative AI. Play this stuff, and he dies to lightning. Alright, good run. Managed to win. Got our achievement. Got to have fun with Meteor Strike and Echo Form and all that nonsense. Yeah. I enjoyed that immensely. Wait a second here and see what our score is. Pretty decent. Alright, and with that, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next episode.